In this video, we are going to see about the creation of a component in Angular. So what we are going to do in this video is we are going to alter the component that we have created earlier. So first we'll refer the docs for how to create a component in Angular. So for that, first go to angular.io, as well as you can see through the docs. They have given clear steps. So we are going to follow the steps and create a component with the terminal. So for that, we'll give nggc and followed by your component name. Don't attach the component as the suffix for the name that you're going to create, because it will automatically create your name followed by the .component extensions. So it will be automatically created and it will be added to the declarations under your app module, as well as when you go to the TS file, you can see a selector as well as the template URL and style URLs for your component. 4 files would have been created once you create this. So I'm going to create a child component for this. So the home component is the parent and the menu component will be the child, which I'm going to place inside my parent component. So once you have created both the components, I'll tell you how to do a connection between them. So for that, I'll comment out the previous things that I had in my application and just place the selector for the home component, which is there as selector. So I'm just altering the selector name as app-home. So I'm going to paste this here. I just type app-. Okay, I have pasted here the selector that I have given there. So once you have given it here, give save. And now let's go to the browser and refresh this one. Okay, there is the error states app home is not a known element. So there is a problem with the selector. So you can see a dot at the home component.ts file, which says that it is not saved yet. So I will just hit the save button. Which will recompile the application. Now if I go to the localhost, I can see home works. So now we have created a parent component, and now it is time that we should do some work inside the child component and link them such that these both appear as a single page application. So now I'm going to create a basic nav bar which has 3 items in it. I'll name this as links. Okay, done. So this is going to be a very basic layout to show you how we can give a parent-child relationship. So now you can see, copy the selector from that and paste it here. So now basically in our application we have 3 components, which are the app component and the home component and the menu component. These are interlinked with each other such that the app component is the parent, which has a child, home component, which has a child, which is the menu component. So we'll just add some basic CSS to make the nav bar like a nav bar. So now it is looking like a list, right? We will make it a little bit. Yeah, flex will make it to be on a same line, and I'll just give the width. And this interesting thing Chrome has, I'll show you. Click on that icon nearby the flex. You can see there is one small icon, right? Click on that. It will show whatever the options that are available for the flex. So I'll choose flex end. Okay, as well as we have to change the color for the navbar. So Okay, these seem to be good, and I will give a small tip. So from where you can pick a color that you need. So you might have a color in your mind. So for that, go to the HTML colorcodes.com. Codes.com. Okay. This is an interesting website wherein they will give you a palette with the different shades of the colors. So you can select a color from this. So I have to make the nav bar somewhat to be black. Okay, background, and I'll paste the color. So on the contrast, I have to make the text to be white. So I'll choose the property color and I'll give white. Okay, done. So now this is looking like a nav bar, as well as I'll change the color of my page. So for this, I'll just give a random color from the background. I'll choose something which is a little bit yellowish. Yeah, okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, okay, this looks good. Okay, now let's copy this, and we have to paste it in the place where we had the style sheet. So basically we have made all the changes inside our menu component, right? So we'll just paste this nav bar inside the menu component. So you have to be careful that in case if you are using a nav inside your home, it cannot access the styles which are there inside your menu. So this style sheet entirely works inside one component alone, and it will not work for the components that are not inside. Maybe to be precise, it will not work for the templates which are not declared within a component. So you can see the list of options that are available. So these are the steps that we have done, and we haven't started with the next steps. The things that I have talked, like the style sheets as well as the encapsulation, will be a part of the components alone. So this is the API reference page wherein you can check for the features that can be brought along with the component. So we will make a deep dive video for the component later in our channel. As well as I have said, this is a parent-child relationship, and I haven't explained you about the data flow. So how to communicate between the parent and the child. That is how we can pass a data between the home component and the child component. So that will be covered in our next video. So this is a very important concept in Angular. So whatever things that you do, sharing data is very important, and this is one concept that will help you.